AskReddit by United 6191. If someone gave you $1,000 a week to never eat meat again ever, what would you do? Spend $900 a week at the local Nepali restaurant. Local Ethiopian restaurant about to be bankrolled. $1K a week will give me a lot more security than delicious meat will give me comfort. I'll take the money every time. Yeah, whenever one of these would you stop doing thing you enjoy for stable income you don't have to work for questions comes up, the answer is always take the money for me. I don't think I could possibly describe what kind of security and comfort that would bring to my life. Eater, I am specifically talking about posts like this one on Reddit. When people ask these questions in posts like this, I'm not talking about any conceivable scenario in which I'm offered any amount of money for any degree of sacrifice. Well, I'd go from being a broke vegetarian to a middle class vegetarian. Deleted. Stop eating meat. A free $52,000 a year is too good to pass up. Exactly. Keep working for enough time to buy a house and then retire on $52K a year. Fuck yeah. I'll be spending that money on Indian food. That Saag Paneer be calling my name. $4 a week, I'd swallow whatever you told me to. Mom? I love meat, but not more than I would love $1,000 a week. Truffle habit, here we come. Same. I didn't eat beef or pork for 5 years prior to college and meat alternatives have come a long way since then. I'd work for a year or two to pay off all my student loan debt and then retire. I love beans, let's go. OP forgot about vegetarians and vegans. Is this before or after taxes? Asking the real questions. Do I get $1,000 a week for every week I don't eat meat? Can I take a week off here and there? Now this is the best answer. In that case I'm in. Laugh and start collecting. I haven't eaten meat in almost 50 years so it's easy money. Shoot, I want my retroactive 1.5 mil please and thank you as well. Depends, is this pre or post tax? If free and clear $1,000 yes, if it's tax then no. Not eat meat. With that much extra money, I'd find new food to enjoy or good meat alternatives. As long as I can still eat eggs and dairy, I'll take the deal. I wouldn't go vegan for $1,000 a week though. I love my breakfast cereal too much lol. I feel like after a while without dairy or gluten people tend to forget what they're missing out on. I always get told to try stuff you can't even tell it's gluten dairy free after tasting. I'm like, I'll stick to gluten and dairy thanks. I'd give it a shot and make $1,000 for every week I succeed. Why not? I could make it a couple weeks at least. You don't get to stop in the hypothetical. It's all or nothing. I stopped eating meat about 2 years ago and it has truly improved not just my cholesterol but my digestion problems. So I take it gladly. Sorry but that's too low for me to give up meat. Yeah, I considered this one since it wasn't a dumb would you accept $1 billion to put up with a mild inconvenience question. An extra $52K a year would be pretty sick. But I don't really need it. I've got a stable job that pays a fair bit more than that. And most of my favorite foods are meat. Dinner tonight was a chicken and shrimp pasta and spicy tomato sauce, which I love making and eating so much that I make it at least once a week. I lucked out this year and my parents are making duck and ham for Christmas dinner, which is a goddamn slam dunk. I've had tofu and I liked it, but chicken, beef, pork, seafood, they just hit different, you know? Especially seafood. Hot damn, I love seafood. So yeah. An extra $52K a year would be nice, but since I don't lose anything if I pass. I'm convinced some of y'all would sell your family if the price was right. You're comparing family to the food you eat? I'd do it for a year for that much. I'd pass. The reason I started eating meat again is that I tried to be vegetarian for 14 years and couldn't stay healthy. My eczema was so bad I was embarrassed to leave the house. There were also other, more disgusting symptoms. These all disappeared in a month after I started eating meat again. $1 a week isn't worth my health. I also wouldn't give up meat for my health, but for a different reason. I have a history of kidney stones that are caused by calcium oxalate, not calcium. It's caused me to need to cut certain foods out of my diet, including, but not limited to, potatoes, beans, and nuts legumes. If I gave up meat, I'd likely need to supplement my diet with those foods, and a trip to the ER potentially every year isn't worth the extra money to me. Pass. I'd sign right up. Impossible burgers are still on the menu. No problem, here's my IBAN. It would take some effort, but for that money, I could pay for things like HelloFresh, or delivery from quality sources, or going out more often to quality Indian restaurants, etc. Life has already given me too many medical dietary restrictions. Keep your money.